Uh, Ippai. Ippai, yo. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. This is EKB TV, and you were watching while I'm in Japan. And while I'm in Japan, I just went to my favorite ramen restaurant in all of Zushi. Zushi is the small town that I live in. Not so small, it's a beach town. A lot of traffic, a lot of things going on, a lot of people moving around, beautiful beaches, and great ramen. So I wanted to bring this up because not too many shows ago, I went to a ramen restaurant in the Shibuya and Shinjuku area, Omurayu. You guys may want to check out that show. This is some fantastic ramen. But I can't always hop on a train and go to Tokyo to get some great ramen. So is there a place to eat in my small town? Of course there is. And this place is Issei Ramen. It's not a popular place, but it is a place where some of the locals really like to go and try this food. So let's talk about Issei, the meaning of the name. Now, from what I can research, Issei is all about Japanese people, the first generation to travel to North America. And this is all speculation. Now, I'm assuming this comes from Hawaii and spending time there during the 19th century and after the First World War. The Japanese traveled to many locations, from the United States, stopping originally in Hawaii, to Peru, Brazil, Canada, all over the map, incorporating many different dishes, spices, herbs, you name it, and allowing this to be sent back to the previous generations back home in Japan over time. So it's my theory here that being in Hawaii, they were used to the chickens that roam freely all over the Hawaiian land, using that as part of their food, using the bones to make the broth, and incorporating that into their soup. And it also separates it from all of the different ramens that we have, from shio to miso and so on and so forth. This is what makes this ramen special. The ability to travel outside of Japan into new worlds, new cultures, and incorporate all of that into a special dish like we have here at Issei Ramen. Either way, this is one of my favorite places to go with my family. So today I wanted to take you guys with me to my favorite spot. It's located in the Zushi Ginza district. This is an area that's a lot of street shopping. It's very walkable. It's very close to some major train spots, the Zushi Hayama station and Zushi station. These are some of the major places that I use to go to travel to Tokyo and all around Japan. So it's very walkable. It's a lot of sightseeing, a lot of people watching, but most importantly, my favorite ramen restaurant. Now, as you can see, this is a very tiny place, but it comes with one of my favorite things, the vending machine. When you walk into a ramen restaurant and you see this vending machine, it's a good chance that you got something good going. There are quite a few selections here. There's many things to choose from. The gyoza is great. The fried rice is absolutely phenomenal. Just the pork in itself, the char siu, did I say that right? Char siu? I think I got it right this time. Probably didn't get that right. Either way, it is absolutely amazing, and it's grilled to perfection, and it comes in the #1, the special ramen. That's the most important detail about this trip here. I wanted to come just for this special ramen here, the Issei ramen, the #1 special on this particular list. With all the things that to choose from, I didn't want to waste any time. I wanted that perfectly boiled egg. I wanted that pork slab that is just grilled to perfection and seasoned to perfection. The Issei noodles, they're so delicious here. And most importantly, the broth. This broth is apparently a chicken broth. So I can't call it a tonkatsu, but it's made from the chicken bones and it's cooked for 3 days. It does not miss. Everything melts together perfectly. The fats are just right. The seasoning is just right. The onions, the vegetables, the spinach that they put in there, everything just melds and comes together perfectly. When you see this ramen, you'll understand what I'm talking about.
ありがとうございます。
Presentation is everything. This ramen is beautiful as it comes to the table. There's never been an opportunity where I didn't have this ramen where it didn't live up to my expectations. Not one time. And I go here a lot. So much so that the owner at least knows me and my family by face. We may not know each other by name, but I can tell that he recognizes us and he knows what we're going for. He knows he's gonna have his work cut out for him when we order. But it's just me today. And I add my own little spices here and there just to kind of sauce it up. You gotta have your shoyu, your soy sauce, you gotta have your ryu. Gotta add all the different components to make it right. And my favorite thing is when the egg melds into this after you break it open. It gives it so much richness and it's already such a rich sauce. Every flavor in here just mixes and melds together, but you also taste every detail and everything that goes into it. It's phenomenal. You have the nori. That's right on top. It blends perfectly. Just trust me. If you like ramen, if you're in sushi, or if you're not in sushi, you want to come here. You want to try this spot. It's quaint. It's homey. It's really cool for the decor. You got baseball. You got manga. And you got good people just face down enjoying some of the best ramen in this area. Anyway, that's the show. I just had to give my favorite place a shout out. Let them know that they got a fan here, and while I'm in Japan, I'm gonna be eating this ramen. You should too. Oh, and I can't forget, be kind to your neighbors all over the world.
Yeah.
ありがとうございます。お疲れ様でした。